ready for mic check. Tyler, mic check 1, 2, 3. Tyler, mic check 1, 2.
Well, week 6 comes in a different form for many teams here in the Permian Basin. Many are taking a breather as the first half of the season comes to an end with the bye week. Others are still motoring through the non-district slate. Welcome to Game Time Week 6. Our goal is to cover it per usual, even though the format may look a little bit different. And of course, game of the week isn't going anywhere. A 4A clash between Seminole and Big Spring headlines the list of basin battles tonight. Aaron Gelvin made the trip out to the home of the Steers as the undefeated Indians came into town. Aaron, did Big Spring do enough to deter the Seminoles?
Well, we expected a lot of offense tonight. We expected a lot of points in this game. It's still not even over yet here in Big Spring. Just a little under 2 minutes to go. The Seminole Indians leading this one 51-33. An offensive explosion tonight. That's why this game, number of reasons why this game has taken so long. That is the biggest reason. Let's go ahead and look at those highlights from the first half. Seminole won this matchup a year ago at Wigwam Stadium, 63-28, and they would strike first in this one after QB Wyatt Holmstrom back from injury. He swings it out to Caton Kramer, and the big man does the rest, giving his team a 7-0 lead. The Steers need an answer, so they dial up some razzle-dazzle as Gavin Padron hands to Jose Munoz. He's going to pull up and throw this ball down the field to Zaire Franklin, and Big Spring gets on the board. They would miss the point after, so it's 7-6. But Seminole takes it right back down the field as Holmstrom hits Braden Gonzalez for the score. That's this week's QB to last week's QB, and the Tribe, they lead by 8. Steers needing to go down and score again, and they get a shot of Padron as Gavin finds Keyshawn Woodruff, who just refuses to go down, and Big Spring is within just 1 point again after that great run. Seminole keeps the lead, however, as Holmstrom throws his third TD already. This one a jump ball to Stephen Davis. That's basically an alley-oop in the end zone. Davis winning the 50-50 ball, and Seminole leading 21-13. Well, the Indians are just going to kneel the final seconds off of this clock. A couple more kneel downs, and that will do it. Seminole scored 7 touchdowns tonight. Wyatt Holmstrom, their quarterback coming back from injury, passed for 7 touchdowns tonight. A clinic by that Seminole Indian offense. They are going to win this one 51-33. That is 3-2-1 win column. And Seminole improves to 6-0 on the season. Perfect going into their district portion of the 2023 schedule. That's going to do it here from Big Spring. Seminole wins at 51-33. Let's take it back home to the studio.
All right, 3-2-1, right on cue. That game ends for us. Rolling on through our next contest, Kermit and Reagan County. These two teams are on opposite sides of the spectrum. The Yellow Jackets have only collected 1 win all year, and things are looking good for Reagan County. Jason Freund is out in Kermit and can tell us a little bit more about how this one went. Jason?
All right, well, a 7:30 start time means that this ball game right here between Kermit and Reagan County is still going on as we speak. Now, this game started off with back-to-back turnovers, while Reagan County couldn't take advantage of their turnover. Kermit did, taking a fumble recovery for a touchdown, driving it on their next offensive drive. Now, I don't know if you guys can tell, but behind me, the wind is blowing something fierce right now, which means if you want to score any points in this game, you're going to have to do it through either the running game or with short yard passes. Now, both these teams played the hands that they were dealt early in this game and in the first half, as you'll see by these highlights. Yellow Jackets looking to snap a 3-game losing streak. Owls looking to keep a 3-game winning streak. Only one will be left intact after the game, but before the game, a special guest appearance from Representative Brooks Landgraf, sporting Kermit colors to make the coin toss. Reagan County got the ball back after an interception. Now they're looking to drive. But that's Kason Brown getting popped by a Yellow Jackets defender, loses the ball, scooped up by Kermit. 2 plays later, senior Devontae Dawson with a full head of steam and a dream for the end zone, making Owls defenders eat his dust. Nobody's getting in his way. 6-0 Jackets after a missed extra point. Owls now look to respond. Brown rolls to his right, just gonna toss that one up there for his receiver. Touchdown Owls, back up in front 7-6. But it didn't take long for Kermit to punch back. Dawson on the handoff, little bit of a stick and move action, makes a man slip off of him and he cruises into the end zone. Kermit's back in front 12-6. A safety and a muffed kickoff recovery has the Jackets in prime territory. Quarterback Mauricio Perez is gonna do it himself, calls his own number and waltzes in for the touchdown. That would give Kermit a 20-7 lead after the score. All right, now we are still in this game and we are just getting through the 4th quarter right now. And so far, Kermit has been advancing the ball and trying to hold on to the lead. And so far, they are going to try and snap that 3-game losing streak. And right now, our score right now in this game, the scoreboard reads 40-34. We just got a touchdown from Reagan County. They may take the lead, but Tyler, there should be a good game going on over in Crane with you right now.
All right, we're going to get to Tyler in just a few seconds. You guys are going to want to wait for that. But it's not all non-district ball tonight. The records have started to count for Compass Academy and Crane. And just as Jason summons him, Tyler Dubnik is live in Crane. And here is the answer to the question of which team recorded the district win tonight. Tyler?
Yeah, Jenna, it was a battle between 2 teams tonight with identical records. District play here at Alave Stadium out in Crane. Compass Academy trying to keep up with a high-flying, early ground and pound run game for Crane, averaging 48 points per game, and they would find that that would be very difficult to do in front of a home crowd. Plenty of stuff to cheer about in the first half. The red eyes spinning for the Golden Crane, and the 2-3 Crane Golden Cranes had their eyes set on domination on homecoming night at Alave Stadium as they welcomed in the also 2-3 Odessa Compass Academy Cougars. On the second drive of the game, a handoff in the middle to Trey Larson, and a stiff arm attempt. He is dragged down by some Cougars, but a good 19-yard run for Larson, and you would see more from him later on. Now on that same drive, a design quarterback run for Tyson Brents. Good blocking, makes a man miss, and a physical finish for 6 for number 5 in purple to make it 7-0 Golden Cranes early on. Now back to the ground game, and here's Larson up the middle. The stiff arm works this time. There goes Larson, 54 yards for the touchdown. 14-0 Crane in front, and after running the ball effectively, let's try the play action, right? Brent's on the rollout, finds a wide open Kevin Iniguez, and the big tight end's gonna rumble into the end zone for 6. It's 20-0 now as the first half is almost over. Crane looking for more. Going back to the air, or not. Brents is going to run it on the rollout. Scramble for a 25-yard gain after a good juke. He's down inside the 15, and with a goal-to-go situation at the 1-yard line, here's Brents lowering the shoulder one more time for the touchdown, and a 2-point conversion will make it 28-0 Crane at halftime. Final score tonight from Alave Stadium in Crane, 42-7. Golden Cranes with the win over the Cougars from Compass Academy. I got a chance to speak with quarterback Tyson Brents after the game. He spoke about how physical they were running the football. You know, it's no secret that they want to run the football. He said the word of the week was physicality. They were physical up front. They were physical with the running back room there with Trey Larson as well. So a big win tonight for Crane. They've won 2 district games to start their district play. 42-7 the final score again tonight. Jenna, a great game for Crane.
Well, Tyler, folks out there seem very excited about that win. You could, of course, check out that interview on our Game Time tab on NewsWest9.com. All right, taking things out of the Basin battle bubble for just a moment, Greenwood invited San Angelo Lakeview to town and still searching for win number 1 in the Bryan Hill era. Homecoming got off to a nice start. The Rangers were quickly up 7-0. The run game was a dominant factor, quickly carrying the offense into the red zone. DeMaurian Mayfield finds pay dirt for the exclamation point two-point conversion, made it 15-0. The defense also chipped in, pass rush swarming, forcing a fumble, and it is recovered by the Rangers, these setting up the attack quite nicely. And the home team capitalizes on the nice field position with a trick play. The double reverse lands in the arms of Dylan Payton for the score to extend the lead out to 22-0 after that extra point. Greenwood earns its first win under Bryan Hill with an emphatic 52-6 win. All right, and coming up next, we'll take a trip over to the land of six-man football with a few more Basin battles.
We're the Big Spring Steers, and you're watching Game Time on NewsWest 9. Go Steers!
Welcome back to week 6 of Game Time. We're back in Basin Battle Corner for a couple of 6-man clashes. 2, 3, and 2 teams heading into this evening get us started out. Balmorhea and Fort Davis duking it out to notch win number 4. This one was almost over before it ever really started, with the Bears dominating from start to finish. The name to remember with this one is Elijah Jefferson. The senior punches the ball into the end zone. Score 6-0. More from the running back through the defense as he zigzags and extends the lead out to 14-0. And then it was a quick gain for 6. Alex Mata gets in on the action, forced down inside the end zone. Bears up 20-0. This contest was wrapped up a bit early with Balmorhea cruising to victory, 72-0.
Got everybody back, got everybody healthy, and we've been playing really well overall. And the last 2 weeks we've stepped it up a notch and playing pretty good. And I feel like that if we keep working and getting as better the next 2 weeks as we did the last 2 weeks, I feel like we've got a chance to be a pretty solid team, make a good run into the playoffs.
Sticking with 6-man ball, Grady hosting Grand Falls Royalty tonight, a team that started the season 4-1. The Wildcats looking to add a tally to the L column tonight. This was a tune-up game for Grady entering district play next week. A solid performance would probably go a long way. The Wildcats strike first. It's Hunter McKinley who bobbles the ball but gets off the pass, hitting Hunter Blaylock for 6. The ground is where the Cowboys would find an answer, though. Tristan Bryant dives for the pylon, and it's going to be in for 6. Grady's Blaylock had a productive first half, though, hauling in another TD pass, this time from the arm of Marcus Brown. The home team cruises to victory on homecoming, with Grady leading this one. All right, coming up next, you're going to want to turn up that volume because Top Plays is coming at you. Stay tuned.
the Garden City Bearcats, and you're watching Game Time on NewsWest 9. Let's go, Cats!
Some of our bigger schools may be on a brief pause, but the show-stopping plays continued without interruption. Be sure to vote for this week's top plays tomorrow morning starting at 8:30 a.m. Let's jump in. All right, game of the week produced show-stopping plays on this list. First, Big Spring. The flea flicker pays off. It's Jose Munoz's Zaire Franklin for 6, and then it's the same contest, different team. Seminoles Wyatt Holmstrom lofts up a pass to Stephen Davis. He comes down with it for the 50-50 ball and the score. And let's award some defense. The whole unit gets props on this play. The strip and recovery setting up the offense for more points in Greenwood. Balmoray's Elijah Jefferson had a monster rushing night tonight. This didn't go in for a score, but it might have been the best run of them all, breaking tackles left and right. All right, coming up next, District 2 6A starts league play 1 week from today. We'll preview it next.
We're the Wink Wildcats, and you're watching Game Time on NewsWest 9. Go Cats!